Today, I wanted to show y'all how I use Excel sheets for this. Now, I do have other platforms that I use, but I really love using digital platforms and Excel sheets specifically for this process. And you'll understand more when I tell you how complicated, but still simple to follow my system is. I think it's pretty straightforward. Hey beautiful ones, it's your girl Jodine, the Hustling Homebody, and welcome back to my channel. It's my desire to help you pursue your vision, passion, and goals by equipping you with productivity tools while also empowering you to create spaces that feel like home and enable you to rest. On my channel, you'll find planning videos, lifestyle videos, travel videos, and productivity videos. Today, I wanted to show y'all one of the tools I use, a reading log. If you follow me on either of my Instagram pages, you'll notice that I love reading. It's one of my favorite hobbies that allows me to rest and definitely fits into my homebody aesthetic. Today, I'm going to show you my existing 2020 reading log, and I'm going to show y'all how I prep for my 2021 one. Okay, so when you open it, you'll see that we get to the landing page, like I said, Jodine's Reading Log 2020. Now, when you click on the book section, you will see that there are a bunch of books there, and then you'll see my Goodreads account linked at the top. If you click it, which is what I'm going to do, it's going to take a little bit of time to load. I like this because you can see all of your books digitally. So I use this platform. Of course, you should add me as your friend. So now I'm going to go into my reading challenge, and you'll be able to see I read 32 of my goal of 36 books. I got a little slower when school started, which was sad. But I like this platform because it shows me all of my books. But when I'm reading a Kindle, it automatically registers the books for me and the dates for me. So it's easy to go back into my Excel sheets and add those dates in later because Kindle already has them. It also is helpful in terms of logging any of my electronic notes. So I'll go between that. I'll go between Goodreads and I'll go between my Excel sheet. So yeah, 32 of 36. Y'all wish me luck. Now, going back to the document, you can see across the top what it says to help track books that I want to read and create a system for them, but also note the books that I have read as well as a review for them. So that's that. My little goal at the top to remind myself. Then you'll see I have the author section, I have the priority section, I have a category section, which is kind of genre, and I have a read section. When you look at it, you'll see that some of them have priorities and some of them don't. I didn't fully go through with the priority section. It felt hard at times for me. So often I'll do 5 stars or 4 stars for books that I really want to grab my attention. And that will help me to be okay, these are the books that I want to read really quickly. Or not read really quickly, but get to in terms of higher on my TBR. If it were a stack of books, imagine the books at the top or a certain section. So that's my way of doing it digitally. And now I'm just going to scroll through and show y'all the books that I've read. As you can see, some of them are missing information. I need to go back in, but it's just helpful for me to at least have this. As a perfectionist, it does bother me in terms of not having all of them filled in, but I just haven't had time with life and everything to go back and change them. So I like this system because I'm able to just drop the books here. Now, going to the 2020 goals section, as you can see at the bottom, the way that I use this is that at the beginning of the year, I'll often have goal books to read. I have goals for reading, and I'll have goal books to read. So when you go down, you'll see that in the January 2020 list, this is a list at the beginning of January that I was like, oh, these are the books that I want to read and the categories that I want to read. Yes, like this, bada bing, bada boom, However, my goals of the year change throughout the year. You always got to go back, revisit. Some books feel more important than others at different times. So I will often update it. So as you can see, then there was an updated summer 2020 list. I had different categories, different things that I wanted to focus on in the summer, which caused me to create a new list and new genres that I wanted to hit on. And then by the end of the year, I was like, these are the books that I want to try and get to if I can by the end of the year. So I had that section, and then I had a book for the fall. So I will not get to I Bring the Voices of My People, which I'm super sad about. I really wanted to read it in the fall. So the last one, books read section, this is the books that I've read in 2020. As you can see, I've logged them by the date that they're completed across the top. You'll see the current reading of the year section, which is just, again, my challenges section on Goodreads, which is helpful for me. Then I'll have the book title section, date started, date completed, reading, and if I had a review. I log my books by the date that they're completed. I like the review section because sometimes I want to be able to leave comments on a book and log. Like I really want to have a reading log where I have my thoughts and I can go back to my thoughts. Even if I don't remember the book, I don't have to pick up the book, but I can remember the essence of the book. So I like being able to have reviews and sections. And sometimes I have a goal of doing that. So then across the bottom, you'll see fiction, spirituality, theology, race, and gender. I did not end up using these sections the way that I wanted to. The goal of them was to be able to break down the sections and then be able to like see in the fiction, like, oh, these are fiction books. So a broken down, categorized version of the books in general section. So that's that. All right, let me show y'all how I'm going to create one. Okay, so we start with a blank spreadsheet from Excel sheets, of course, putting your title. Mine is Reading Log Inventory 2021. I'll probably go back and change that. And then I'm going to fill in the tabs like the last time. So landing page, books, TBR, my goals for the year, and my reading of 2021. And my reading of 2021. So I'm going to put that in for the bottom sheets. Then I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to put in my title, my Goodreads account. Again, this is just my account, not my link to my reading challenge. Then I'm going to put in my titles across the top. So title, author, priority, category, read. I'll keep this for the next year. I debated between finished and read, so I'll go between that in this video. And I might go back and change it again. Then, of course, I just pasted in the books from the last sheet. So for me, it's just easier to paste it in the same books. I'm clearly still interested in reading them. So I'm just pasting them, and then closer to the end, I'll update and add a couple of the books that are on my mind right now. So I'm just going through, formatting it, making it what I want it to be, adding lines, bolding, all of those things that bring me peace of mind. And of course, there has to be a filter on my documents. I want to be able to either categorize it or sort it, I should say, by genre or title or any of those things. So I always add a filter. My goals, I'm going to go through at this point and I'm going to add in goals. I'm going to make space for 3 goals. My 3 goals could range from like goal 1, it could be reading once a week. It could be goal 2, could be read X amount of books in the year. And then goal 3 could be try and read a book, 2 books from each genre or something like that. Clearly undecided about that, but I'm just making space for that. As you saw in my last sheet for 2020, I updated it as well. So I'll probably put the goals at the top and then at the bottom for as of January 2020. That will be the list of books that I have in mind that I want to read. I keep saying 2020, January 2021. Then I'm going to the current reading of the year. I'm going to write that down there. That's going to have my reading challenge so I know what I've read so far and my goal of the year. Then I'll add in my titles, book title, author, date started, date completed, rating, and review. I'll keep all of those the same, at least for now. I might update it when the year starts. Now I'm going to go in and just add some of the books that I've seen. I'm going to gather them from my Instagram collection. On Instagram right now, I have a collection that's TBR. So I'm just grabbing a couple of those books and putting it into my sheet so that I have some updates. I'll probably do this again before 2021 begins. But for now, I just wanted to throw some of the ones that I have on my mind into this sheet. I'm going to probably put last names, not full names at certain points because I need to go back and check them. Just going off the top of my head right now. But yeah. As you can see, I'm putting in stars at certain points. What will often happen is that as I'm writing them down, know, oh, I really want to read this. So I'll put the star in automatically if I feel that way, feel strongly about the book. So often I'll do it that way. Then I'm just going to create a section for my landing page. So Jodine's Reading Log 2021. And that will be it for now for this. And I'll probably come back, edit it, update it a little bit, figure out if I want to do that genre section at the bottom again, make some tweaks. But this will be what I will mainly use along with my Goodreads account. And I might incorporate Trello this year. I have to have a conversation with my friend about it. But this is my platform and this is how I do it. All right. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below if you have any questions about my reading log system or how I go about my reading in general, definitely let me know in the comment section. And of course, make sure you like this video, press that subscribe button, and until next time, y'all.